Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vimara, they seem agitated.
Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something, that could spell trouble for the villagers. Wait a second. That person... It's Dainslet!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then.
Yep, see ya. Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal or intentional.
Ah, so
Naturally. Hold on. No matter. It may have taken... The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse.
So you think the...
As things stand...
Still,
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy. And you shall have them. Don't worry. Ah, so that was the commission that brought you here. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a... It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity.
right! That must...
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe you're... There's still... The sinner you wish to know about. His name, I'm loath to...
Your... brother?
There were 5. The wise, Roptatir. The visionary, no matter how eroded...
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. And the one we just learned about, Dane's...
They were once people of greatest... 6 of them. Yet, so they became sinners. And when the cataclysm occurred, indeed. Of course.
So, Dane...
I've continued to... By retrieving the eye of the first
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt...
Indeed. However, it's obvious the eye was integral. There are many signs
Then, what should we do?
Our most pressing concern is based on the
The ley lines?
Traveler. My recent investigation...
Wait,
It's certainly possible.
well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. Well, let's go find... Dane? Hello, Dane? Did something happen?
The missing
Oh, young guy?
There appear to be some memories. No, it wasn't a dream. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first...
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears...
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him. But why would he do so...
Whatever the
What sort of...
that their goal is still to... I am the only person who knows its look. Your concerns are... However, come with me.
Oh, so you're going...
Of course.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
What shall we do?
Let's finish this quickly.
What shall we do?
The campaign begins. Want me to come along? Time to go.
Solidify!
Into the wind. Time to go. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Stabilize!
Illusion shattered. One with nature. Time to go.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Shine down! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! Into the wind!
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Time to go. Time to go.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
This is order.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Stabilize.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call into the wind.
I will have order. Desolation! Taste and see. Gather.
Illusion shattered!
Freeze and
The wind
devour.
knows me.
Desolation! Conquers all!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature.
Torn to oblivion!
This is order.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just now that they're in the
Dane? What's...
Can you feel that?
Wow, you must be...
You too. Do as I say. The Abyss Order, just think of it as a way to divide and conquer. I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one
So you came here all on your own? What about those
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
The Abyss Order's on the move! The ley lines are all out of whack! We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on!
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to... Such was the...
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now? It sounded so... Oh, this is... Looks like the same thing is happening over here, too. Really?
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time. Release.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, sleep well when you awake.
It almost sounds like a poem or... Well, now that the Hilichurls have calmed, let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara...
The wind knows me. I follow the wind. Yeah.
Grandpa Medea, is everyone alright? The Abyss orders.
The Abyss Order? This is the... thank you for your...
Well, that's... Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across... Huh? Well, you know, that's kind of the whole...
Ah, at least...
But how is that... Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grit. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing village... You're right.
Someone's gone missing?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice... He's around 20...
Oh, hi.
Really?
There aren't many young... Then there's only one person who fits the bill. Yeah,
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently... Do you think maybe...
If this person only exists... If we really did travel... Just like what happened with Greater... No, Bahram still remembers him. Time travel is extreme.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the leyline disturbances. We're in someone else, just like how you and... That would also explain why we seem to be at a... Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're... But didn't Bayron just say that he... Who knows how long this leyline disturb... Good idea! We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! Like, does it maybe...
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. If time was allowed to pass within the... There's a difference between memories that arise... Maybe not.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the the implanted memory... If the memories like there could be... That's why he makes sure the memories take place...
Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the color of the sky. No, that doesn't... No, that doesn't...
Oh, right! That's
Come to think of it, time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt...
Yep, that has to be it! Yeah, that's where they'll be...
Time to go. Time to go.
So, you see, Granny Jahiat was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't...
Oh, I think you'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of a toast.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort, so I should see what they need.
Another time, huh?
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse. Born into abject sorrow. He... Dane's brother. One of the 5 sinners. Born into abject sorrow. You're... Kari...
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sib... This is... But... I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find some... I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived. Extreme sorrow and pain. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate. But despite his intentions for me, I never truly, in truth, the person you see before you now. As for your question, in its primitive, once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control, after all. That. I was wrong to implant those memories. I just wanted them to feel as if... Why would I do something? But I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm. I was curious, so even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. I know it sounds stupid. After all, any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness, left to mature in an illusion. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's. I know. But there's nothing. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the sudden. I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The loom of fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif, his plan was to lure the abyss. He would then hand that way. Captain Dainsleif could accomplish. That's right. Because before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed, and to... I promise I'm not trying to conceal it. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be... In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least... You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Albert. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an... To comfort me, my father told me a story. That story, man, my goal was to implant a specific memory. In that memory... I can't change the world. All that's left of my existence. But now...
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about... The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree? That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time, before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes? Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it. You could say that. Just look at Caribert. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the Heavenly Principles... Ether?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me, well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Caribert gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that... Oh, and Dane came by just now? It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya. Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and he was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that... Wait. Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are.
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? It's just that... So there we were. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came, and after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever...
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably... Paimon didn't see...
Oh, it's you two. I was part of the search party, so I... remember, honestly, he always... If Curry Bear... I relied on him for a lot... Okay, I was dumb. Otherwise, why would he just leave? You don't... It's just like Curry Bear said. It's the thing... And, anyway...
Well, that... Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened?
One with nature. Share!